An open ceremony. This is in the Ojibwe language we call this sama, but tobacco is its regular name. Sama is one of the sacred medicines that was used in conjunction with the four main medicines, which is tobacco. We have cedar, we have sage, and then we have cedar. I think I said that. But these are the four main medicines that we use for praying up to Quell, Chutin, Great Spirit, Gitchimantu, whatever you
Who
want
is
to call
that?
them.
Who are all those people? What?
They're all the exact same people. They have just been given different names. Great Spirit, or the. So when we pray with tobacco, and some people like to smoke it. But today I'm just going to do a very general. We take the tobacco and we break it open, so that we can get at the loose tobacco. Once we've opened it, we pour it in, put it in our left hand. And we put it in our left hand because this is what we call our heart hand. It's the same side which our heart is on. Give you a moment. So now it's in our left hand. It's over here on the left side of our body. So when we pray, I turn to the eastern doorway, which is over this way. And I'd say, oh, bonjour, hello, my name is Gord. My spirit name is Circle Dancing Eagle. I would like to say Chimagwech to the eastern doorway, Chimagwech to the southern doorway, Chimagwech to the western doorway, and Chimagwech to the northern doorway. I'll say thank you to Mishkikamakwe, Medicine Mother Earth. Say thank you to the universe and for the ancestors and for all the beautiful gifts that you've given to us. I offer this tobacco with a good mind, a good heart, a good body, and a good spirit. I want to say Chimagwech for this beautiful day and for this beautiful location. So when we do it, that's a simple prayer. I did that all in English. And when we give thanks, I'm giving thanks for my mind, my heart, my body, and my spirit. I'm also giving thanks for being alive on Turtle Island again, because I get to experience and do more fun things in life. And so I'm giving thanks for all the things that are all around us. Even though it's a little bit gray, it's still a beautiful day because there's the sun above the clouds. And without the sun, we would be pitch black. You got that, didn't you? Yeah. That was simple. But it's also a sense of being gratitude and not taking things for granted. That this air I breathe, it comes from the earth, it comes from trees. The water that I drink, I don't take that for granted because I need that to sustain my whole body. It helps me to think. I also give thanks for that fire spirit, because without the fire, we'd be freeze. We'd probably be a block of ice right now. And so we need these elements to bring balance to our own lives. So remember that just by saying Chimagwech or all my relations. All my relations encapsulates all the things that I might have forgotten. And I don't want to leave anybody out because we're all part of this great world of the mystery or the great unknown. We don't know what's out there, but we know there's something to be experienced. So I put all those prayers into the sama, and I make sure it's in there. When I'm done my prayer, I'll find a tree. There's a tree down here, and I'll say thank you once again, acknowledging those four doorways. Very important. That's where I come from. That's where we come from as humans. We come from the earth. We come from all these four elements. Make it even easier, we come from bacteria. That's where we first started out from. And there's creation stories of those four nations. And that's also a part of it, is in this those old stories that come from the land, and that we're standing on a significant place right now called Armour Hill. And a very vantage point that this is where if you wanted to see your relatives coming from miles away, you would know which way they were coming just by looking at the way the land arcs up. I know over here there's a bit of a valley, so that's a very significant part. We know that they're coming from way up north Algonquin Park, way up in that Bancroft, Maynooth, that whole area. We know what's over in the east. We know what nations are over in that territory too. There's actually markers on the land that shows you exactly where the territorial boundary is without there actually being a fence. It's just a way of cutting a tree so it would grow like a Z. And that's actually a marker from mile. So we have 5 miles of markers, and 10 miles this way. That's their traditional hereditary land. And we know that. And we'd also know, by the way, just the way the water grows and moves around the land. Those are all parts that we remember. We call that blood memory. So that's why I brought you here today, was to do an introduction to a Sama prayer, very simple. And if you forget, if you remember one thing, we say it all the time, is thank you. The simplest way of saying, I don't remember any of that other stuff. I need to practice that, but thank you. And that's what I'm doing today, is giving an offering of tobacco to say Chimagwech for my life and for this beautiful moment.